Logical.
Logical describes something that is based on clear, sound reasoning and objective facts rather than emotion and opinion. In other words, it's being dumbed down by the matrix. It refers to actions, arguments, or conclusions that follow the formal principles of logic and common sense. Okay, so we've got Supertramp. We've got Supertramp Logical Song. Lyrics for Supertramp Logical Song. When I was young, it seemed that life was so wonderful. A miracle, oh, it was beautiful, magical. All the birds in the trees, they're singing so happily, joyfully, playfully, watching me. Okay, that's me now. But then they sent me away and teach me how to be sensible, logical, responsible, practical. And they showed me a world, the Matrix, where I could be so dependable. Oh, clinical, intellectual, cynical. There are times when all the world's asleep. The questions run so deep for such a simple mind. Won't you please, please tell me what we've learned? I know it sounds absurd. Please tell me who I am. That's where you all should be now or past that. I said now, watch what you say. They'll be calling you a radical, a liberal. They'll be calling you a fanatical, a criminal. Oh, won't you sign up your name? We'd like to feel you're acceptable, respectable, presentable, a vegetable. How many people do you know that are vegetables? I know quite a few. But at night, when all the world's asleep, the questions run so deep for such a simple mind. Won't you please tell me, what have we learned? Can you hear me? I know it sounds absurd, but won't you tell me who I am? So that's what I want you guys to focus on. We're doing a lot in Astro with the beautiful, beautiful classes. Who am I? Who am I? Okay, so we've got the Nine of Wands to start this out. All right, let's get you in here. Got the Nine of Wands. That's where we're at right now. We're just kind of standing here saying, who am I? I'm leaving the matrix. I don't like the matrix. I don't like being this logical. I want to go back to life when it was so wonderful. It was magical, mystical. That's where I'm at now, and I love it. And I want you guys to get there if you're not. But I think most of you that are listening are there. We're at this Nine of Wands where nines are the end, and we're just at this. I'm going to put that last stick in. We want to feel like the girl on the wheel, not depressed, full of anxiety and fear. We want to welcome this Wheel of Fortune change, because that's what's coming, change, the Tower. So we want to welcome the change. We want to be the Nine of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune energy, standing bold, courageous, going to do whatever comes down the pipe. We even dress like that. Okay, our shorts. I have a scarf today, not shorts. It's like a mini skirt. So we want to be on top of the wheel, happy, listening to the birds singing to us, because this tower is hitting. There's a picture of a skull and a white rabbit on the title. The skull and the white rabbit, that's going down that rabbit hole, that's following the white rabbit, that's death. A lot of people are dying. There's a squirrel there. The squirrel's watching the tower. There was tornadoes in Illinois and Indiana that totally leveled out people's houses. They have no house today. So my neighbor said all the neighbors around her have died lately in the last week or two. A lot of them are in their 80s, but they've died of heart failure, heart explosions. One guy went in for a heart valve transplant at 84, and his heart exploded on the table. So it's happening. Everything I've told you about is happening. You may feel like you are underwater because the moon card is showing all the exposure. The tower and the moon together, the skull and the white rabbit on the title together, the logical song. Can you put all this together? Can you feel the energy? 6:07 on the clock. So the truth is coming out. Confirmation, the truth is coming out. That's what we want. UFO secrets was what it said when you heard that confirmation. They're letting out the UFO secrets. Okay, and I just was saying the truth is coming out, and that popped up on the feed there. So we've got new beginnings coming, the Fool card, and the Lovers card. So we've got the new beginning with the Lovers, and the Intuition card that was in reverse. I don't see it here at the second. Here it is. The High Priestess in reverse. That's just secrets coming out. This is secrets revealed. This is secrets coming out. So it's not a bad card at all. But you want to use your intuition. Definitely don't make your intuition in reverse. But it's simply saying the secrets are coming out along with the Moon card. You had the Lovers and the new beginning. And then you have your hard work is paying off, and there's going to be a Four of Wands celebration. And I think we talked about that yesterday, where we're gathering the souls together. The mission partners and the divine counterparts are coming together. And what are we doing? We're going to finish this mission. So we're back to who am I? What's my purpose? What's my mission? We're back to leaving the matrix. When I was young, life was so wonderful, mystical, magical, right? And then they sent me away, put me in the matrix program, secret space programs, MK Ultra, right? Well, you can escape. If you're watching me, I'm sure you escaped, okay? But for those that might be new, you can escape the matrix. You simply leave it. You listen to Miss Mystic every day, get the energy update, and this is awesome. So we've got your hard work's paying off with the Four of Wands to complete. Now I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these same cards, the same deck, and we're going to get a little reading here on that was the shorts. That was leaving being logical, going back to your magic part, going back to your Pharaoh days, your Emperor days, your Empress days. Do you remember your biblical days? We've got the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Arcturians. I could go on and on. We could have an hour of me telling you all the different things you were, but it'd be easier if you just signed up in class. And what are you signing up for in class? You're signing up for, who am I, Miss Mystic? And tell me about all the lives we've had together. And then we do that. And it's a class because it takes more than a couple hours. Every lifetime could take an hour or two, right? Even though there's no time. But each lifetime could take a day to talk about. So it's pretty fun, it's pretty exciting. I love all my lives, but it all centers down to this moment where we have finalized who we have been and who we are now and put it all together in one big pot. It's like I was flour, I was sugar, I was vanilla, I was nutmeg. But now I'm in a bowl all mixed together, and what am I? I'm going to come out a banana cake. All right, so bottom of the deck. Two of Wands. That's my courageous and daring card, always. Two of Wands. She's always got that stick in her hand. She's always looking out the window or looking towards the future on what she can do. And the King of Swords in reverse, and the reason that's in reverse is because the truth is not fully out yet, but it's coming out. And the King of Swords in reverse just tells me that we don't want to get stuck just looking out the window. We actually do want to get up and do our world mission. I see the globe down there. We really do want to get up and do our mission. And I'm also drawn to the lights. If you noticed when I first turned this on, this is the lights in the room right by the window. We could probably show you that there. See the lights by the window? Okay, so courageous and daring, but don't just sit and look out the window, actually get busy. The truth is coming out. It's not all out yet. The King of Swords is in reverse. But we do have the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace. Now, I called it an Eight of Pentacles. That's your hard work was paying off card. This is actually, it's paid off. It's a yes. So when the truth fully does come out and you actually do get up off your butt and do your courageous and daring mission, 11:55 on the clock. When you actually do your mission and not just thinking about your world mission, and you're with your King of Swords or Queen of Swords, and you have your Ace of Pentacles. It's reminding me of when I talk about the redemption appointments and doing our projects, or your career promotion, or whatever line of finances that you have coming in the future. Okay, that's going to give you your opportunity to do your projects, to do your abundance work. It's a yes. It's definitely a yes. You've healed enough. Right now, we're just in that state of transformation is the word that's coming to me. I had to pause because we've already took the banana cake out of the oven. We've already frosted it. I think now is the time where we're actually digesting that this is all really happening. Yeah, this is really happening. The communication is in reverse. You're kind of feeling in and out energy. I'm feeling an Ace of Wands and an Eight of Wands. This is the Eight of Wands. I'm feeling the Ace of Wands. Now, when the Ace of Pentacles came out, I felt the Eight of Pentacles. When the Eight of Wands in reverse came out, I felt the Ace of Wands. So we're getting 18, we're getting ones, we're getting aces, we're getting yeses, we're getting infinity, we're getting lots of eights. This is becoming a real coded message. I've also got an Eight of Wands with my other deck facing me, and he's looking and contemplating and thinking about his space mission. There's lots of options with the Seven of Cups here. Lots of options. He's really contemplating whether he wants to stay on the spaceship or come down and work on a project. I personally, if I have to stay here, I'm going to live on that house on that mountaintop also, with Flem and Steve here, Nine of Pentacles. But I'd like to stay in my spaceship, the Chariot, and just come down and help those on the hill, if you catch my drift. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and finish this up with the Page of Wands and the King of Wands on top. So it's very emotional, and it's going right back to Don't be egotistical. Don't be in the matrix. Like the Logical song. This is a great ending because we want to go back to life was so magical, mystical, right? That's how that would feel. Ego getting in the way, being under the matrix is the King of Wands, right? Then I'm drawn to the Lion and back, being courageous and daring, and taking that leap of faith, the Fool card, and going back to magical, mystical child. Okay, so these two cards end it perfectly. All right, you guys, I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.